Hi, Year Six. So I just thought I would come on and try to give you a maths lesson via a video. We were meant to be doing algebra kind of this week, but obviously we're not at school, so that can't happen. So I thought I would try and create a video for you to have a look at. I am going to start sharing my screen, so then hopefully you can see my screen, so I can show you the presentation that I've created. Okay, let's have a go. Share. Okay. Right. Let me just move myself. Okay, so today we're going to have a look at solving equations with one variable. You won't have a huge amount of an idea what that means yet. I will come back to it as we go on. Okay, algebra. Some people will hear that word and they will think, oh my goodness, that is terrifying. It's really scary. It sounds really hard. Some people might be thinking, what on earth is it? I've never heard of it before. Other people will be thinking, well, I've heard my brother and sister talking about it and they all say it's really difficult and tricky and I don't want to have a go. Some people will be thinking, this is really exciting, love a new challenge, let's go for it. So whichever one of those people you are, I really hope that by the end of this video, you have more of an idea and it's not that scary. I promise you it isn't. It really isn't. Okay, so one missing variable. A variable just means that there's one missing piece of information. What does this look like? Let's have a look. This is an example of a missing variable. You do not know what that question mark is. It is a missing piece of information. Therefore, that's a missing variable. And I don't think that anyone would say that's scary. 3 plus 4, 7, nice and easy. Missing variable is 7. It might, however, look like this. So 3 plus something equals 7. Well, we could do the inverse. That question mark must be 4. Okay, so the question mark in this calculation here must mean 4. Here, again, something slightly different. So the question mark, add 1 equals 9. Do the inverse, take it away. 1 take away 9. No, 9 take away 1 is 8. Therefore, 8 plus 1 equals 9. Okay? So the missing variable in this one here is 8. Okay? Nice and simple. I don't think anyone can find that scary. Okay, so if we're looking at something like this, again, not difficult. 30 take away heart, whatever heart is, equals 10. Well, again, we can do the inverse. We can change it around slightly. 30 take away 10 will give us our answer. Or some people might just be able to see it that this heart must be 20. And if you can place it in instead of the heart, that means you got it right. So 30 take away 20 equals 10. Yeah, that makes sense. So therefore, the heart equals 20. Okay? Having a look at this one. So star plus 20 equals 70. Inverse, 70 take away 20 is 50. Let's just try it out. Make sure that works. 50 add 20 equals 70. Yes, it does. Therefore, the star equals 50. Okay. Having a look at this one. So 10 plus trapezium equals 300. Well, we can do the inverse again. We can take it away. 300 take away 10 equals, what does it equal? 290. Oh, I don't know why that's doing that. There you go, 290. So therefore, when we're clicking over here, the trapezium equals 290. And then that equation works. Let's have a look at this one then. So, looks a little bit odd, this one. 2 hearts equals 10. In algebra, they sometimes show things a little bit differently. So sometimes they'll use symbols, sometimes they'll use letters instead of numbers. They just use different things to show that variable. Might be a question mark, might be a shape, might be whatever. In algebra, they also show timesing or multiplication like this. All this means is 2 times heart equals 10. Well, that's nice and easy, isn't it? 2 times 5 equals 10. The heart must therefore equal 5. Okay? Let's have a look at this one. Slightly more complex one, this one. 3 star, so 3 times star, add 5 equals 35. Well, the first thing we're going to do here, we want to get rid of this plus 5 really, because then we can work it out really easily. So instead of plus 5, I'm going to take away 5. So let's cross that one out. We're going to do the inverse. So instead of plus 5, take away 5. Well, 35 take away 5 is 30. Therefore, you know that 3 times star equals 30, which is what I've written down here. Okay. So 3 times star, that must be 10. 3 times 10 equals 30. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, that works. Slightly different one, this one. Some people think this looks a bit more scary. It's not. I've just, this Z here, could be a heart, could be a star, could be a question mark, whatever. Here I've said 2 add Z squared equals 66, okay? First thing I want to do is get rid of this plus 2. Get rid of that plus 2. I'm going to do the inverse. Instead of adding 2, I'm going to take away 2. So let's cross that out. So 66 take away 2 is 64. So now I know that Z squared equals 64. Well, what could that Z be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Most of you hopefully will know that's 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So therefore the Z equals 8. This one again, so nice and easy. 2a equals 10. Well, I know that when they're right next to each other, the 2 and the 8, that just means times. 2 times a equals 10. Well, what's the a going to be then? The a is going to be 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. And let's have a go at this final one together. So 3z plus 4 equals 34. Okay, first thing I'm thinking is, well, the 3z, that just means times it together. So 3 times z plus 4 equals 34. The next thing I'm thinking is, it's really hard to do when there's so many kind of calculations within each other. I want to get rid of this plus 4. And I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to do the inverse. So let's cross that out. So the plus 4 minus 4. 34 minus 4 equals 30. So I then have got rid of that plus 4. That will then become 30. So now I just know that 3 times z equals 30. Well, that's nice and easy. 3 times what equals 30? That z must be 10. Okay. I really hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, ask me, ask Miss Shingardia. We are around to help you. We can call you. We can message you. I'm going to put a worksheet up for all of you to have a go at, and I want you to try and show me your answers in some way. Write it on a piece of paper, then take a picture of it and upload it, or you can do it on BGFL Word or anything on there. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you need any more help. Bye.